Hello everyone. This is a new vlog. It's just spend a week with me. I am currently in Texas right now because I'm at my dad's house for Christmas. Well, Christmas has already passed, but you know the drill. Anyway, and I'm getting major deja vu the entire time I'm here because I spent almost a month here over the summer, and so everything looks the same and feels the same. It's bad. Anyway, the flight. We were waiting in the airport for 4 hours because our flight kept on getting canceled, and there were bad thunderstorms in Dallas, so it didn't seem like we were going to get on the flight anytime soon. So we ended up driving here. So we drove halfway to Houston, and our dad picked us up, and then we drove the other half of the way to Austin, which was so fantastic. We were driving in the middle of a tornado warning or tornado watch for a bit of a stretch. That last bit there, yeah, it was really bad. When I'm telling you, the sky was green, and it was creepy. There was a lightning strike that right in front of us. Yeah, anyway, that's kind of it. We're gonna go golfing, and tomorrow is the day we leave. I'm pretty sure tomorrow's the day we leave. Yeah, so tomorrow's the day we leave. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of it. I probably won't film too much at the golf course, and that'll take up most of the day. So the likelihood that this is just the intro and I'll be seeing you tomorrow is actually very high because of all the stuff we have planned today as our last day here. But you'll definitely be present for a lot of the flight back home, so don't worry about it. We're all good, okay? Yes, I will see you later. Good morning, y'all. It is the next day, but we spent literally all yesterday golfing, so not a lot of interesting things happened, but today we are flying back, and we're starting out the day right with a Cliff Bar. Oh yeah. Yes, so basically today we are flying back to Louisiana. That is what it is. That's really the only plan, except for I have most of the morning, and because we don't leave until 1:45-ish, so we don't leave, oh my god, until the afternoon. So I don't know what we're gonna do, but I'm gonna eat breakfast. I'm probably gonna take a shower because I love the shower here. And then after that, I do have a video that I need to film this morning. Yeah, there's a lot of things I need to do before leaving, but that's okay. So I'll see you later. And as you can see, I took my shower, and I prepared everything I needed for my video. So I don't have my computer here or most of my books here, so I had to go on Goodreads and scroll through all of the books I read this year, which is 85 or 6 or something at this point, and go and write them all down so that I had them, so that I can review them from this video that's out before this one. So you've probably already seen it, and if you haven't, go I review all the books that I read in 2024 in one sentence. Quick, clean, precise, but I'm going to do that. And I didn't realize that we were leaving at 11-ish, 11:15-ish. So that means that I've kind of wrapped this up because it's 9, almost 9:15 maybe right now. So I've got to hustle. I'm gonna go do that real quick. All right, one last thing before I leave to go on this plane. I figured I should probably show you the rest of what I got for Christmas. I know that I did what I got at my mom's house for my spend a very festive week with me, but whatever. So I'm gonna start with the makeup and then end with the books because those are the two things that I got. Starting off with the Sephora lip gloss in the shade Not Today. I know it looks tan, but it goes on basically clear. Yeah, gotta open this. Okay. Then I got this Sephora Multitasker number 6 brush, basically for like everything. I got this Sephora Colorful Blush. I don't know what shade this is in because there's no sticker on the back, but yes, I'll open it up and you can see. It's just a very light pink blush, which is going to be good because I had like a very like harsh pink blush, but I needed something a little bit more natural. Then I got the Naked 3 mini eyeshadow palette by Urban Decay, and it has basically just a bunch of like neutral and also kind of like shimmery shades. Yeah. And then finally I got the Sephora Big by Definition Volumizing Lash mascara. Basically this is this is thinner than most of my other, than most of my other spoolies. Yeah. So that's it for makeup. And then I got books, which they're all like collectively, like not like all together, they're not a part of one series, but they're basically, I started 2 trilogies this year that I have not finished, and I don't have the books to finish them, but now I do. So starting off with The Wicked King and The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black, which this will be the end of my Cruel Prince trilogy. And then I have Good Girl Bad Blood and As Good as Dead, which finish out the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series trilogy thing. Okay. And you know, surprisingly, actually those 2 are the first, like, I read The Cruel Prince and then A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, both in my first ever video on this channel, which is like super exciting that I'm now getting to finish these books. So if you haven't checked out that video yet, go ahead. It's literally, you can click on my channel, go like click the oldest button, and it'll be the first video because it's the first video I ever posted. But you know, that is what it is. And now I've got to like just pack all this stuff up and get ready to get on a plane. Super fun. So I don't know how much I'm gonna film on the plane and whatever, but I'll probably end up seeing you tomorrow. But tomorrow's gonna be fun. I have some things planned to go into tomorrow, so I'll just see you then. Happy New Year, everybody. So as you can probably tell, I didn't film yesterday. We didn't do anything big for New Year's Eve. Basically all that happened was my brother had people come over to the house, and I started watching Outer Banks for the first time because I'd never seen it yet. Yeah, I don't know, I'm a little intrigued. I don't know if I'm gonna keep on watching it, but we'll see. But right now I am like in the middle of Captain America, the first Captain America movie, so I'm gonna go like finish that. I have like an hour left, but I really need to finish it, so I'm gonna go watch that. And I'll come back to you. I'll give you like a full review. Like we can like do the whole 9 yards and review this movie together. So yeah, I'm gonna go watch that as my like first movie of the new year. First movie of 2025, baby. Let's do it. Hello. So as New Year's Day comes to a close, I figured I should probably tell you what exactly it is that I am going, like my goals, you know? What are my goals for the year? Now, I will say I want to read at least 4 books a month. Now this last year, 2024, I had done pretty good. I'd smashed, like, I would have smashed that goal pretty much, you know, but there was, like, these last few months, a lot of the time, like, in school, the second semester hits hard, and all of a sudden, I have no motivation to do anything. It's the only semester where my grades are actually like horrible. Well, they're not horrible, but for my standards, like the way I usually perform, they're not good. But then we get back to school, and during like this last part of the winter and then into the spring, there's a lot of breaks because I also live in Louisiana, so we get break for Mardi Gras, whatever. So there's a lot of like extra, like, here I'm gonna give you a break from school, here I'm gonna give you a break from school, but this like fall transitioning into winter, like that's just a lot. And so a lot of the time my motivation, even when it comes to reading as well as it does come with school, gets shot. Like there's nothing there. So at least 4 books a month seems reasonable to me. I want to journal every day, not only just like put all my thoughts on paper, but then also do a gratitude journal just to keep things positive, think about what I'm grateful for. And then I want to write at least once a week. I've been in the middle of outlining a novel that I like, just an idea of something that maybe I would like to write, and so just doing that, sitting down and doing that once a week. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. I also want to start waking up at 5 a.m. Like I want to be like a morning person. I already am. I function way better like when I wake up early, like throughout the day, than I would when I wake up even just an hour before I have to go to school or 30 minutes before. It's so much better when I know that I have time. My time management is horrible, so maybe that's also something we should fix in this new year. Exercise at least 3 times a week, whether that be going on a walk or doing something inside, whatever, I don't care. Drink at least a bottle of water a day. You would be surprised to know how dehydrated this girl is, because I don't drink water, which is ridiculous. I just forget. So, get at least 7 hours of sleep. So I think that would mean like if I were to get up at 5 to do like go to bed at 9, which is fine because I already like go to bed at like 9:30. At least I think that's 7 hours. If I'm wrong, please like correct me. Also, just eat better. I don't want to go on a specific diet or count calories or whatever, but I just want to make sure that be mindful of what I'm eating and taking into account what feels good to my body, not just, whatever. I also want to create a bucket list and, maybe tick off like half of the things that I want to do. I think that would just be so fun. Next weekend, I'm planning on doing like a little vision board night. I have a star bulletin board up here, and a lot of my stuff is from this past year. I might just take it down and then start fresh, like add some pictures of what I want to do, where I want to go, things like that. Or I could do a different thing where I just like write little prompts, I cut them out and then I stick them on there, and then whenever or like just have them, like have the little like goals on like a piece of paper, and then when I do them I'll stick them on the bulletin board with maybe a picture or something. I don't know, just kind of like spitballing. And then the last goal for the year is get monetized or get a job by June, like in June. So June obviously is the first month of summer, and for a lot of people it's the first month of summer break. Our school, we do get out June, March. Stop. Nope. May. We get out, and like we'll have like a week or 2 of May that we'll be out for whatever. So, in June, if I'm not monetized, then go get a job because it's about time. It's about time, if we're being honest. I'm about to be a senior in high school. Like, it's about time to get a job. But that's kind of it. That's what the goals are looking like for this next year. And honestly, I am like excited. At the same time, I'm nervous, and I don't know how this year is going to turn out. I have been historically horrible with being consistent and doing whatever, but as you can see with this channel and everything that's happened, I've been doing pretty well on consistency. So if I can just motivate myself, stay motivated, and do whatever, like do the things that I need to do, then we should be good. Like, we should be good, right? But yeah, it's the end of the day here. I'm probably just gonna read. I don't know if I showed you what I'm reading right now, but yesterday I finished The Wicked King by Holly Black, and today I started Good Girl Bad Blood by Holly Jackson. I'm sorry, I just realized that I'm reading like trilogies written by women named Holly. That's so fun. Did not even plan that. But yes, I started Good Girl Bad Blood today. I didn't get far into it. We went to Topgolf, but also I watched, you know what I did today. What am I even talking about? Okay. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna see you tomorrow because I think I'm going a little bit insane right now. Hello. I just took a shower, as you can probably tell by my soaking wet hair. Alright, so here's the deal. I, as you know, have been in the middle. I read a lot of this literally last night. Like, after I updated you, I'm pretty sure I read a whole bunch of A Good Girl, Bad Blood. Oh my gosh, why is it so dark? Hold on, let me fix this. Okay, we fixed it. Did we fix it? Give me a second. Let's see what's going on here. Look at that, we fixed it. Okay, all right. Yes, so I kind of read a bit more of Good Girl Bad Blood. One, I have like no idea who kidnapped Jamie right now. Like, I don't know. But I don't think we're really supposed to know because Pippa is just putting together a whole bunch of information, which is really different from the first book because we go into it and immediately we have all this information at our like fingertips for the disappearance and alleged murder of Andy Bell, right? So we don't have to spend a whole bunch of time compiling evidence and finding out like a bunch of small details, like putting together a timeline because the police had already put together a timeline, things like that. So this book is definitely slower than the first one, but I'm still flying through it. I mean, Holly Jackson, I heard somebody say Holly Jackson laces her books with crack, and that is absolutely true. She does. So I'm gonna read more of this. I don't know how long I'm gonna be reading this for because, once again, I could be here all night. Yeah, so I'm gonna read, and then after I could get finished with this, I'm in the middle. Okay, as you also should know, if you haven't watched my other vlogs, then that's on you. But I'm also in the middle of watching the Marvel cinema, the MCU for the first time ever. Have not done it, but I'm obsessed with Sebastian Stan, and so it's kind of ridiculous that I haven't watched it, you know, because he's the Winter Soldier. So yes, I am in the middle of Iron Man 3, and I know that probably all of you at home hate me when I say I'm in the middle of a movie, but I can't. I have hard time sometimes sitting down and watching a whole movie in one sitting. I'm used to picking up a story and then coming back to it later. Reading has conditioned me to do that. Just pick up a book. Oh, that was cute. I'm just gonna stop here on chapter 4 and then I'm gonna come back later and finish the story, right? Also, I'm more of a TV show girly. So, yeah. I'm powering through. I'm not even powering through. It's interesting. I like it, honestly. Right now, right this minute, my favorite character is Tony Stark, which I never thought I'd say that, but there's just something so amazing about a character who is unapologetically rude. Like, he does not care. He does not care at all, and I think that's so fun. His quick, witty sense of humor is also awesome. I will say when like him and Steve Rogers, Captain America, when they're like fighting about like things, and I'm great at explaining things, guys. When he says that everything that's special out of that when he says that everything special about Steve Rogers came out of a bottle, it's kind of ridiculous, because we all know after watching Captain America: The First Avenger that not everything special about Steve Rogers came out of a bottle, and in fact he was chosen because he was selfless, which is a feeling, it's not a feeling, a characteristic, a character trait that Tony definitely struggles to have. Yes, he's a very selfish person. Selfish person. And I'm gonna stop talking now and read, because apparently my brain is not working well with my tongue today, so words not working. Yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. Hello. I don't know if you probably can't tell, but I have been crying. This book is I mean, I literally, I kid you not, I just finished it, so there's a lot of like unfiltered emotions and thoughts that are kind of just running through my brain right now. Seriously, if you have not picked up this series, here's the, hold on, I got the first one over here. If you have not picked up this series, I haven't even read the third one, the last one yet. It's so good. Really, you need to pick it up and you need to read it. It's phenomenal. And I decided that instead of continuing to watch Iron Man 3, I am going to watch the rest of the TV series that goes with this. We just recently got Netflix again, so hurrah for me. I love Netflix. I missed it so much. It was sad. Even with ads now, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I started it last night and I think I'm halfway through, so I'm gonna go finish that. And then we can finish out the day. Yeah, seriously, I highly recommend this series. If you're wondering what I'm reading next, I am going to go ahead and, oh my gosh, sorry, there's like, anyway, if you're wondering what I'm reading next, it's Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. So this is the last book in the Cruel Prince trilogy. So I'm gonna finish this, and then after I finish this, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the last book, As Good as Dead. Yeah, I'm basically staggering my readings of these. So this girl's kind of chunky. This guy, honestly, they're both, this one's just looks shorter. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go finish watching A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I'll pick you up after that. We can review it and everything later. I finished it. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It's like not as good as the movie, which is the movie with the freak. It's not as good as the book, which is absolutely like understandable. And honestly, at this point, it is expected. Yeah. Not my favorite adaptation of a book, but you know what? That's okay. Honestly, it's getting pretty late, and I'm probably just gonna make myself a warm tea and then head off to sleep. So, yeah, let's make a tea, I'll go to sleep, and then tomorrow's the last day of the vlog.
So, super exciting things happening. Hello everybody, it's mid-afternoon, so like, well, not even mid-afternoon, it's like 1:30 here. I started Queen of Nothing. I got a little bit into it, and then my dog started going crazy, so I got a big oh my gosh. Yeah, my dog started going crazy, so I got a bit distracted. But you know, so instead of listening to my dog bark and my mom trying to get my dog not to bark anymore, put on some headphones, listen to Gracie Abrams. I've been really into her lately, like into her music anyway. And I think right now I'm going to go on a walk. Yeah, walk / run, get my steps in and stuff like that. So I'm gonna head out and do that. But I think honestly this is gonna be it for the vlog, and I really hope that you enjoyed watching me just go about my week, all the mundane things and whatever. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you sometime very soon. Bye.